Today, we will share with you how the SAMR model can be considered when implementing benchmark literacy centers. Our district focus is to be the #1 urban school district in the United States. We will get there by priming our work in 3 specific focus areas. Our SAMR presentation connects with Focus Area 1, High Quality Teaching and Learning. We will briefly review this SAMR model and why we use it, and we will also talk about some examples of literacy center tasks that are used with the SAMR model. Let's do a quick review of the SAMR model. S is for substitution. In the SAMR model, using substitution means doing the same task but using technology to complete it. A is for augmentation. The learning task is improved in some way through the use of the technology tool. M is for modification. There's a change in the task itself that further develops or extends the student's learning. R is for redefinition, a redefined task or a new task that goes beyond the traditional boundaries of the classroom. The SAMR model is a model of technology integration developed by Dr. Ruben Potidora. It's a tool to help teachers as they design tasks and rich learning experiences that are made possible through the use of technology integration. Let's take a look at some examples of applying the SAMR model with the various literacy centers from Benchmark Literacy. First is the Reading Center. Substitution in the Reading Center could be students reading a book from the e-library. Augmentation for the Reading Center would be students having to build a favorites bookshelf in the e-library. Modification would be students reading an e-book and then rating and writing a review of their book, and then sharing it digitally with their classmates. A redefinition would be to collaborate with peers and create a book trailer of one of the books in a Google slideshow or a Screencastify. Now we will look at some SAMR ideas for the WordWork Center. An S example in the WordWork Center would be to have students work with digital magnetic letters. A would be for having the students make a personal word wall within Google Slides. M would be students creating a class ebook of the featured or focused spelling pattern. And R would be for the students to publish an ebook of their spelling patterns they've worked on collaboratively with classmates and put it on iTunes to share with the world. Now let's take a look at some ideas within the Writing Center. S would be using Google Docs to draft written responses, and A would be highlighting the words or researching topics or customizing fonts. M would be sharing the written compositions with classmates and allowing for real-time comments and feedback. And R would be creating collaborative books or stories using multimedia tools and sharing them with the world. Now let's take a look at the Reading Extension Center. An S example would be to have students complete a graphic organizer within Google Drawings. An A would be to have students insert photos or enhance the graphic organizer. An M would be to have students collaborate with peers and add additional ideas to the graphic organizer via Google Drive. R would be allowing students to create a Screencastify of the graphic organizer and allow them to teach each other about their topics. Now let's take a look at the Literature Circle or Book Club Center. For S, students would select and read ebooks. For A, students would use online tools such as e-dictionaries or a thesaurus to determine more and a deeper understanding about the text they are reading. For M, students could respond to each other's ideas about the book on a Padlet or a Google Doc. For R, students would create a video book review and upload it to YouTube or a class website to share with the world. There are many opportunities to use the SAMR model to enhance and extend your students' learning. The examples shared today are just a few of the ideas that can be used with benchmark literacy centers. Thanks for listening today, and let's SAMR on!